Hi, welcome to this week's Torah and wishing you all a very happy Hanukkah. In this week's Parshas Mikeitz, we read about how the tribes make their way down to Egypt, trying to buy food, trying to just bring some sustenance back for themselves and for their father. The ruler, unbeknownst to them that it was Yosef, gives them a very hard time, and they try to explain themselves to him, and nevertheless, he's still very, very strict with them. The Midrash tells us that Yosef actually looked like Yaakov. Rashi tells us that in last week's Parsha. And yet, as they look at this man who now has a beard, who looks exactly like their father, they still don't realize this is Yosef. When there are different things that happen in this week's Sedra, that should really twig them. It should get them to think and to say, wait a minute, maybe this is Yosef. Maybe this is the fulfillment of the dreams. Never once does it dawn on them that could have been the case. Why not? Why didn't they think of that? And the answer, as I saw this week from Rabbi Noach Weinberg, who was the Rosh Yeshiva of Eish Torah, is very deep and profound. And that's the following. People almost never like to think about the fact that they were wrong. Was I wrong? Did I actually get this entirely wrong? That's impossible. Maybe one small detail here or detail there, but I cannot go back and re-examine the entire Weltanschauung that I had. I definitely am not wrong that badly. And so therefore Yosef says to them, one day I'm going to be the ruler. One day you're all going to bow down to me. And they say, that's crazy. And yet they throw him in the pit. He's languishing in this prison for 12 years, he makes it out, he becomes a viceroy of Egypt, and now they come down and now bowing down to someone that looks a lot like the father, but it can't be that, that's not Yosef. And then he starts telling them certain things that only their brother could have known. Yeah, but it can't be Yosef. Never do they think to themselves, maybe our entire look of the entire story is wrong. Because we don't like to think that we're wrong. We might be wrong in details, but not entirely wrong. And this is what this week's Parsha can teach us. Sometimes we are wrong, and sometimes we are very wrong, and we have to be willing to see that. And if you're willing to see the difference, and if you're willing to make the change, then even if you're wrong, you can fix it. If you keep on insisting that you're right, you will dig yourself deeper and deeper into a hole. So the next time when something looks like it's wrong and something feels like it's wrong and we don't want to admit to ourselves that it's wrong, let's be bigger than that. Let's realize and let's know, maybe I am wrong. Maybe I've got this entire story wrong, and there's nothing wrong with being wrong. Everyone's wrong. Some more often than others, but everyone is wrong. Have the greatness of character to stand up and say, you know what, I was wrong. Let me re-examine. Let me think about it. Let me see if I can change and become better. And this way, and only this way, will you truly become a much better person. Wishing you all a very good Shabbos and a happy Hanukkah.